So Diogo, hi, pleasure speaking to you, and straight to the point, the club season so far, how is it going for you? 1 win and 14th place after 3 games. Where or how do you think Man United can improve the most in order to get back to the winning position?
First, start by winning games. I think that's the thing that will get us more points and climb up the table. I think that's an easy answer. But there's a lot of work behind that. We have to work as a team. We have to keep believing the things that we are doing well, and as a group, as a club, trying to improve what we should have to improve. And I think I'm really confident that things will get better, and we will get the results.
You had a pretty good international break alongside Bruno Fernandes, and do you think this international break could give you a sense of fresh start at the club, you and your teammates as well? Because everybody says that international break is sort of a distraction, but could it be beneficial as well?
I mean, people might see it that way. We see it as maybe a switch of, because sometimes most often you go to national teams and you have to play different styles with different teammates, so you have to switch in your mind a little bit the routines that you had in the club. And I think the challenge is switch again, because you have to go back to what we were doing before. I wouldn't see as a fresh start, because we are used to this. This is the routine that we have been having for a long time. But it's a way of coming back with energy and know that we're going to have a very, very busy schedule now forward. So we have one step to have against Southampton, and hopefully we can start well.
What are your personal and team goals for the remainder of the season, and how do you envision contributing to Manchester United's success in the long term?
Obviously, collective goals are always win trophies, win competitions. That's what feeds this club. That's what this club is about. Individually, we just have to do the best that we can every day, and that's the cycle that every club should have. Players do the best that they can every day in training, be the best professionals that they can be, perform, then you win games, and then you win competitions, and that's the aim for us.
Because some footballers usually have like specific number. I want to have these many assists, these many goals. You don't set such, as I understand, right?
No, I don't have numbers in my head. If I get goals, perfect. I know that I can score goals. I know that I can assist. I will try to do as much as I can to help the team. But I cannot give you a number that I have in my head.
When you're away with the national team, how often do you keep in touch with Erik ten Hag, for example, or staff as a whole? Do you talk every day, or is it once in every 3 days or so?
Not every day, but because obviously they respect that we are in a different environment, different team, but we obviously are in contact with the club. They always check up on you if you are, is everything going well, especially fitness levels, if everything is going well. So that the communication is there, but they respect a lot that we are in a different environment, different staff, different managers. So that's normal, I think.
Yeah, the addition of Rudan was a huge headline, and how does he affect the team performance? In what ways does he contribute the most?
I would say probably the experience that he has now at a coaching level. Obviously, he has been done really good things as a coach. But obviously, the time that he played at this club, he knows all about winning here, what it takes to be a Man United player, what it takes to stay here and fight for trophies and be at the highest level as possible. So I think it was a fantastic addition to us, and it's been a pleasure to work with him and meet him. So really look forward to the next near future.
I wanted to ask you about new signings, 5 of them, and what is your role in helping them to adapt? Do players break down roles between each other? I will help this new signing with this. I will help him with that and so on? Or do you generally, as a team as a whole, support them in any situation?
No, I would say it's really individual. Some people might think that they need help, other teammates or not. There's not like a specific role, but in myself, I feel like I should share the experience that I've been having at this club, because I've been through everything here. So I make sure that I share that experience with new players. Obviously, every player has their own experience. To be here, you have to be different in some way. And they are great players, great characters. We just try to help them the best way possible, so they can fit in quickly and well.
Which of them is the most closest to you at the moment, so to speak? Because I can think of Manuel Ugarte, probably because he played in Portugal as well. He has roughly the same background in that sense, and you might understand each other well about Portuguese football, speaking about Portuguese football. But who is the
we have some chats about Portuguese football, but we had different tastes, because he likes more Sporting than Porto. So you can imagine that we always have that against each other. But joking aside, obviously with Manu we didn't have so much time together, because he came straight just a few days before the international break. But you can see, obviously, because he speaks Spanish, he speaks good English, which is good for him to adapt as well. But I would say I'm close to everybody, so I like to keep a good relationship with everybody. So that's the way I like to live here.
If you could add 3 former United players to your squad, who would they be?
On their prime?
Yes, of course.
Cristiano, of course. Rooney and Paul Scholes.
Yeah. So I assume it's our last question, so I wanted to ask you about European Championship. As you might know, I'm from Georgia, so you met Georgia, you played against them for 90 minutes. And did you expect such tough opposition from them, firstly? And then I remember your long-distance shot. I mean, I frequently recollect it. It was a wonderful strike, but it didn't end up a goal.
What a save.
Yeah.
No, obviously, I had the opportunity to speak after the game. We knew it was going to be a really difficult game. Georgia, they really deserve to be in that European, and they started really well. They've shown to the world that they have a lot of quality in the country. Obviously, I was upset after the game, but there's always the good thing about these competitions is always that you always see some countries that I would not say surprise, but they always show that things that they didn't show before. So I would say that Georgia now is becoming one of the an exciting country to see, because they play well, they have exciting players. So I think it's something that it's good for football.
Thank you, Diogu, so much, and I hope you will score more goals like you scored against Croatia, because it characterized your personality and your playing skills the best way. So all the best of luck in the future.
Hopefully. Thank you, my friend.